Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. I am Hunter, and I am here with Scott. Scott, how you doing, buddy?
So good, like reunited, and I feel so good.
And I'm here with Colin. Colin, how you doing, bud?
It is awesome to be podcasting with both of you fine gentlemen. I have to say.
So good to have you both at the same time. That's what she said. But seriously, it's great to have you both.
No, that's what you said.
Okay,
let's be honest here.
Fair enough, but we are talking about something that may not be so good. We are talking about.
What are you talking about? Whoa! Spoiler.
I apologize. So we're talking about this new Power Rangers reboot, which, before we delve into our thoughts, fun fact: it has $150 million budget behind it, and
wow.
Just like Kong Skull Island, I do not think they're going to make their money back because
what are
you don't think
about?
A bunch of little kids are going to make their parents go see it
for Power Rangers? I don't think so. As I hit puberty, my voice cracks. No, I don't.
Okay, so let me just say,
about Power Rangers?
My nephew loves Power Rangers. He has a bunch of Power Ranger stuff.
Huh.
Yeah, and he's like 5 or 6. It's like, dude, Mattel or Bandai, whoever's making these toys, like, they know how to, like, market, just like McDonald's. McDonald's just goes after them. It's like, let's market to, like, infants in the womb. They're like, McDonald's for your babies with umbilical cords.
I want a Big Mac. Big Mac.
Babies eat Big Mac, Scott, is that?
I think, but
Big Mac's for babies.
I don't know. It'll be interesting, but I can totally see Power Rangers not even making that much money back. I can see that.
Okay.
That's a lot of money. That's a ton of money for, like, not a ton, but I mean, like, that's like a good action movie, like, budget.
It is.
You can make a pretty good movie out of that.
So, I mean, what I will say watching this trailer, though, is I just thought, man, this doesn't look like there's $150. $150. Maybe that is what it is. Maybe it's not $150 million.
It's about $150.
I don't think this looks like it has a $150 million budget behind it. I don't. I think it looks pretty cheap. Like it looks very much like something like the 100 or like the Tomorrow People, like something that should be on TV, but they up the budget like a little bit. It just,
like you don't want to see it in a theater, like up close. Like you don't want to see like the details of it because it's gonna be like so choppy. Like I'll watch it on TV when it comes out. I'll be alright.
Yeah, and it looks very much like you know what? Oh my God! It looks like those Divergent movies. A
little bit.
Where they're trying, where they're trying to like be like, hey, we have a budget, and it's like, no, you don't, because all these effects look dumb.
Okay. Can I try and blow your mind real quick?
Talk to me.
Okay, the lead actor in this playing Zordon is Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What? What is happening right now? Like, what is this guy's career doing?
Well, fun fact: he actually was on the Power Rangers original show. He was like in played a couple of the monsters. So, like,
by the way, if
every Bryan, that was incredible.
Yeah, right.
Every Bryan Cranston fan needs to go back and rewatch Malcolm in the Middle because he is so funny on that show. I rewatched that entire series the last like week or so. He's so funny in that show.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. How that's a little bit sad. It's kind of a sad fact that you just brought up there.
but literally maybe he's awesome at it.
Yeah.
That was just entirely possible.
Yeah, no, he looks
like he was awesome in Godzilla. Godzilla just failed once he was gone from it.
Very true.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, this movie is like 40 minutes in, and my favorite actor is now not going to be in the rest of it.
Yeah,
they really should have put him in Pacific Rim. That's what.
Oh my God! Yes, you should have been in Pacific Rim.
Wow. I don't think
that would have boosted that to like an all-time top 10.
Well, they're filming.
In this movie's defense, it kind of almost has like a Pacific Rim vibe, but in a Divergence kind of way.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because when I saw the Megazord, the brief shot of the Megazord you get where it's fighting Goldar, which oh my god, I will come back to that. It does look Pacific Rim-ish, but it looks like a not fun Pacific Rim. It looks like
So like, how would you? Well, as I was watching this, how would you guys go about making this movie? Like, how would you go about making it like badass? Because I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, suits are different. They kind of look like Iron Man suits.
The suits look like shit. I'm sorry, they look like they look like, as the French say, garbage. Like one of the big. Yeah. Like, one of the biggest things that, I mean, with the girls, the way that they made the suits look in, like, the original cartoon, it was like, okay, like, they have boobs, but we're not gonna draw attention to their boobs. These costumes are like, hey, look at the girl's tits. And I'm like, alright, whoever designed this was clearly a dude who hasn't gotten laid in a couple of years because he was like, boobs. And so now when you see, like, the Pink Ranger and the Yellow Ranger, the way the suit's cut, it just looks weird. I mean, I get they're trying to make it look alien, but the costumes would have been the first thing I would have addressed. And the second big thing, as far as how to make this badass, if you're gonna have Goldar in this movie, which is like Rita's henchman, like her main one, really, can you get,
as one knows?
Yes, or at least you should. But
at least you should. If you don't know that, just stop listening.
Yeah, seriously, just kill yourself if you have. I'm kidding, but you see Goldar, and he doesn't have like a face or anything, so it looks weird. It looks like the Megazord's fighting a giant candle, basically, and it looks bad. Like I'm trying to give this some hope because look, I'm a huge Power Ranger fan. I really am. I think I watched even after original.
What's your favorite Power Ranger?
Well, so I mean, on instinct.
Spoiler alert.
On instinct.
Yeah, spoiler.
Yeah, exactly.
We already know.
Shut up.
Coincidentally, that was my favorite.
Well, see, I mean, I remember, like, I love the Black Ranger, obviously, because, he has my hair now, and he dances almost as well as I do, but I like the Black Ranger. Of course, the White Ranger, when he shows up, it's like, god damn it, he's just better than all of you put together.
Let's go around.
Those were Michael Jackson's.
Go around and name our favorite.
Alright, go ahead, call on your favorite Ranger.
Original.
I always like the Blue Ranger, the nerdy one.
Ooh, okay, curve. All right, Scott, you.
So, like, I was always, like, of course, Tommy was, like, the cool one. Like, it's hard not to love Tommy.
It's
like the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
But definitely, like, the black dude with the elephant.
Oh!
Mastodon.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So we got like two brothers and a nerd. I like it.
well, if you switch those numbers, that's pretty much our podcast. But
what do you mean?
Like,
you guys are both,
black. Yes,
some Black Rangers. Yeah, you guys are both Black Rangers.
Hey, I watched a Medea Halloween. Right, that makes me very close to being black.
Do you mean Boo?
Oh, sorry, I left that out.
God, yeah, should have left the whole movie
very
out.
crucial.
But okay, so I will say though, Bryan Cranston though, seeing him as Zordon, I think is actually kind of cool. I mean, yeah, he looks like one of those things you put your face in from Sharper Image, but whatever. I mean, I think the effect's kind of cool, but and then I don't know if you guys knew. Did you know that Bill Hader is the voice of Alpha there?
No.
I didn't see that.
That sounds fantastic, though.
Yeah, so I mean, just because it's Bill Hader and Bryan Cranston doing voice work, I'm kind of intrigued.
So wait, Alpha 5 was that stupid little robot with like the disc head, right?
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Wow.
So, but dude, I'm sure Bill Hader. I'm sure they're like, hey, you want to make a couple $1 million? He's like, oh, what do I have to do?
No, dude, Bill Hader, you keep collecting them checks.
Seriously,
I'm saying,
seriously,
as long as you have any acting ability to make money with, just keep doing it. Like, you can take any role in the world, and I'd be like, good for you.
Yeah.
And let's not pretend that we haven't seen good actors in bad movies.
True,
like,
very true.
That's a high possibility. You know?
Bill Hader is like, I feel like one of the funniest guys.
Oh, absolutely.
In all of like anything, and I'm just like, whenever someone's paying that guy for his time, I'm just be like, good for you. You should pay that guy. He's hilarious. He's gonna make
whatever it is, it's
not a little
enough.
bit funnier.
So I am gonna say something that might surprise you. When I saw, so I don't know if you noticed, but it looks like those rock monsters are gonna be like the putties, from the original show, and which I actually kind of think is cool because they're faceless, so that makes them more like monster-like to me. So I'm like, okay, that's actually kind of cool, a cool twist. And when the costumes were like fighting, or when the costumes were fighting, good God, I'm high. When they were in the costumes and fighting, pardon me. I don't know.
Well done.
They just shut up. It looked. God damn you! It looked cool to an extent. It didn't look like as choppy as I thought it was gonna look. So, I mean, maybe the costumes will look better. The more action we see them in.
Do we have hope for this movie? Did anybody watch it and have some hope for this movie?
I did, but only because I saw it on the big screen, and I think I was being tricked. And I was like, I don't know. I think I got tricked because I was just like, it was so short and it was loud. And I don't know, Power Rangers. What if it was good though? Like, wouldn't it be cool to see a good Power Rangers movie? Like, just like see
that would be so awesome.
Like, we would all like that, right? We'd all like be hopeful for that. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but I mean, I guess I hope. But yeah, it doesn't look promising. I would agree with that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, totally.
I hope it's good. Like, don't get me wrong. I would love to come back. I mean, I always use this example, but I would love for this to be like Spy, where I go into it, I'm like, God damn it, I'm gonna hate this so much, and I come out, I'm like, wow, that was fucking awesome. I would love for this Power Rangers to be good. Like, don't get me wrong, but between some of the effects and Elizabeth Banks playing Rita Repulsa, I just think it's just weird casting. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this out there right now, and this is totally a spoiler if I'm right, but whatever. I think the Green Ranger's gonna show up because you notice in that one scene, like, her outfit's black, and then like the next time, like, her outfit's green. So I'm thinking the staff like harnesses the green power for the Green Ranger or something to that effect.
You heard it here first on Real Pineapple.
So throwing that out there, but again, yeah, I mean, I hope it's good, but from the effects to the Red Ranger, that actor just looks like he's fucking bored. I don't think this will be awesome. So
it kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Fantastic Four.
Thank you so much for bringing that up. Yes, exactly.
Ooh,
where it's like it could.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for all of us if that's how this plays out.
Oh,
well, it's almost like it's like the team, like a younger kids, and for the most part, like no namers. I guess you kind of there's some like Michael B. Jordan and stuff was in.
Well, in this movie we have R.J. Seiler, who's a Billy, aka the black kid from Vice Principals, aka Earl from Meet Earl and the Dying Girl. I love that dude. Sorry, go ahead.
No, totally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of got that vibe watching it that like the effects are probably not up to par. They probably didn't. It like feels like they didn't think through like certain things. Like I'll bet it's one of those movies like, man, this plot probably isn't gonna be great. Like they probably didn't take a lot of time to be like have a great plot here.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good. I mean that'll be like you're saying, Colin. That would make my childhood if this was just like the next Pacific Rim.
Oh man, that'd be dope. Or the next San Andreas.
You beat me too. Oh man, Colin would lose his mind if this was the next San Andreas. But
can The Rock please show up in this movie?
I've been looking for my next terrible movie that like me and a few other people love.
Yeah,
most people hate.
I mean, I hope this is good. I really do hope this is good, but I am not stoked for this. But this comes out March 24th, so we've only got almost 3 months to the day actually. So it'll be interesting to see how this.
My calendar.
God damn, are you? So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. So guys, thank you so much for listening. Let us know what you thought of the Power Rangers trailer. You can like us here on SoundCloud and subscribe to us. You can follow yours truly on the Twitter at JHunterRealPineapple. You can follow Mr. Scott Neerman here. Good God, I'm high. Shut up. You can follow Scott on Twitter at
Number the first.
And you can follow Colin on Twitter at
The Real O'Neill.
Guys, thank you so much. We will have I will be hosting our first wrestling podcast this weekend, as we're going to be talking about the Royal Rumble for you wrestling fans. And yeah, guys, thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.